Hello. So we're going to be talking about Dorian because he is Hero of the Month, right? So Dorian is a healer, but he's a bit different than other healers in that he mostly heals from his initiation ability, which gives vampirism aura to nearby allies, right? But let's go look at his description here. Dorian, as a young man, Dorian stole a red stone amulet to gift it to his beloved, but he didn't give it to her but he didn't give it to her and became the amulet's slave. Dorian did what it wanted and committed terrible acts. How difficult was it for him to overcome this burden? The reward for freedom was a special gift, the blood magic. Since then, the forever young mage has been the amulet's master, but who knows for how long? This is a typo right here. It should be since then, not then. Alright, his main role is healer. Additional role support. His main stat is intelligence. Right, and then like I said, I have him pretty much maxed here. His artifact weapon buffs physical attack, which is a bit unusual. Considering he's more of an intelligence hero. Like, and a lot of times you'll see him in actually, like I said, you'll see him some physical teams a lot of times, but a lot of times you'll see him mage teams. So physical attack can be kind of an awkward buff, but it's not a deal breaker. I do think physical attack's one of the worst, weaker buffs though that you could buff. Then of course he has a magic attack, health book, and then of course intelligence ring. For that, glyphs, he has magic attack and intelligence. Those are gonna be the first two you're gonna want to do. And then you have like armor, magic, defense, health. Like I said, you might want to, like I said, skip on health. His skills, like I said, initiation maintenance, healing up, but he does have an ultimate that can also cast a mark that gives let your allies recover the damage they deal. Like I said, damage they deal lets them recover health. He does have a single target healing, which sacrifices 20% of his current health, heals now his lowest health. This does, like I said, this might be a reason to increase his health because this does scale on his health, but it does mean using his ult a bit less frequently, so you'd have to, choose between that. Then he has the Wings of Night. This is kind of like his only attacking ability. Like I said, it does damage to an enemy, and then he replenishes health, so it's a self-healing ability, but it's his only real damage ability besides his basic attack. So, like I said, it's very unusual. Like I said, he mostly heals through this one, so he mostly heals by proximity, so he's not as good as keeping your main tank up as some other healers will be, but he can be really useful in the right team. Say Orion or something. We'll talk about teams in a second, but skins, he also has the magic attack, intelligence is probably gonna be the first one you want, then maybe armor, magic, and magic defense be lower priority. Health, you might want to skip it, depending. And then Ascension gonna be your pretty standard healer stuff. It's gonna be magic attack and armor, intelligence stuff, pretty basic stuff. I have them fully maxed on my Ascension. That pretty basic stuff here. Like I did this one here. You might want to skip that one if you're trying to keep health to minimum. You could skip that 10,000 health on that one, but not gonna be a deal breaker either way. But a lot of times though, you will see him. Let's say if we give him a look at the arena, we probably will find some Dorian teams somewhere in the top somewhere. Not uncommon to see Dorian. Maybe. Or maybe not. Wow. There's a Dorian. Right there was Iris and Heidi. Like I said, a lot of times you'll see him. Like I said, Iris can actually make use of the physical attack, so it's not that awkward there, but Heidi's a good one. Orion's a common one. There's another Iris, Heidi with Dorian line. There's a Helios Kira one. All right, so we got some lines there. But yeah, if you did a hero challenge though, you would a lot of times you would see Dorian with say Orion. Except we could also I'll do so we'll talk about some of these, but let's see. So let's do Aurora, Orion, like I said, you'll see Orion with Dorian a lot of times, just because that works really well. I don't know how well it works with Augustus though. So we could definitely try it. Like, because I think Augustus kind of gets in the way, but we can definitely try that out here and just kind of see how well that works, or if it doesn't work. And we're just gonna run some heroes here. Not even gonna run a full team. Just want to test this here. Yeah, I think Orion's still close enough to heal. Yes, he's still healing. So, okay, so Orion is still close enough to heal with Augustus there. So you could do like an Augustus Orion line there, like that way. Right, so that's how it works. So Dorian's vampirism aura is like at proximity. You can see the red mark on them below. So that's how you know they're getting the vampirism. Whereas Aurora and Sebastian too far to the front, they get that benefit. But yeah, so that is what you can get with them there. They can get that benefit. I wonder what would happen if we tried Helios in that same lane. Like if we did like Helios. What have I said? Try if maybe don't do that. Dorian. Oh, I'm on. You want to go current because I have. Well, actually, I do not have Helios. That's right. I do not have Helios developed on this account, or even on any of my accounts. I don't have Helios, so that's fine. That's why we're doing Max. The only problem with Max is it's in such a freaking random order. It's hard to find anything. I really wish they gave us some sorting options, especially as they keep adding more heroes to the game. More heroes, no sorting options. Getting kind of frustrating. Augustus. Okay, so this puts Dorian like in front of Helios. I want to see how this works. Like I said, if you can get like the whole team besides your tank, getting that could potentially be really good. I should have put Chorus as the pet, but that's fine. Like I said, we just need to see like if they're getting the thing. We don't need a full team. Yeah, look at that. So okay, you can put the whole team minus the tank is actually benefiting from the vampirism aura here. So like I said, you can set up Dorian. So if Dorian's very position dependent, you really do have to kind of build your team around him. He's not like Celeste or Thea that you could just dump in any team and have good healing. Right? You can dump Celeste in most teams or Thea in most teams. Right? Dorian, you really do have to build around him. Right, so let's try one of those again, I said why want to be on current here? Current's gonna be easier. Let's do one of these kind of lines with Heidi and Iris and Dorian. So okay. So this is another one where you might be able to put someone behind. Polaris maybe. Maybe you do Polaris. Da-da-da. Right, so you do have to build. He's a build around. You're a healer, you have to kind of build around. But let's. So they have chorus here. They're gonna wreck me probably. But let's try it. Yeah, see Polaris. So the whole back line is up to Aurora is getting the healing that even Polaris, like I said. So you can position Dorian to like benefit like 4 out of 5 your heroes. Like I said, if you build your team around him, like that vampirism can really be hard to overcome. Like I said, they get rid of the cursed flame really fast. Okay, Heidi's down. But yeah, she's trying to. The cursed flame's doing its job. Let's see, the cursed flame's gone again. They're doing lots of healing here. The cursed flame's gone. Like I said, right? It overpowers the cursed flame. Like I said, it's hard to close it. Like I said, they're gonna have so much healing here. We should speed this up here. Bus is trying her best, trying to win with cursed flame. Gonna time out, maybe. Celeste is a super good hero. Well, this should be a good one to show you like the healing potential of Dorian. All right, so Iris did 7 million, but like said, the healing. Okay, you saw Celeste doing a like said. This Celeste kept herself alive, but right, Iris did quite a bit of healing, and that's despite the Cursed Flame doing like so. She did probably most of that was from Cursed Flame, so quite a bit. So you have to think like probably about 1.5 million extra healing that was blocked by Cursed Flame. So yeah, pretty like I said, pretty good potential there. If we look here. Saw some healing from Orion. Like I said, we only didn't do full lines on those, so we can definitely try. Obviously, there you go. Look at that healing Augustus. That, again, that's from Dorian's Vampirism. Yeah, no, it really is. You just kind of have to set up Dorian to, like I said, take advantage of like the lineup. You really do have to just take advantage of that line. And the other thing is that Dorian could be kind of like a soft counter to like the twins or something. Like a lot of times you might use the twins to beat an Iris line. Like that would be like my go-to for a twins for an Iris line is to go with twins, but Dorian is kind of a soft counter to that. We would probably actually use Isaac here. Let's see. We might be able to just because they have Aurora here, but we'll try with Isaac. If I blow it out, we'll try it without Isaac here. But twins are good versus Iris. Yep, okay. Isaac for the win here. Silence, God, silence plus damage. But yeah, twins are super good. Yeah, we'll try again, but twins might just beat win here, but close. Fight was still pretty close. I said that's a lot of that. Isaac helped us quite a bit there. The silence there, so we'll try this again. No Isaac. We'll just do Sebastian. Do the full Trinity here. Trinity twins, the classic line. Oh shoot, where'd I put Celeste? The classic line. Yep, nah, so I think it's twins. Twins are just good. Yeah, twins are just good versus Iris team. So that's not gonna said. That's probably not the best line just because it's this is a weak team that's weak to twins, but gets like a more physically oriented team. That one could be really good. So let's try Dorian's the very bottom. Let's try a more physically oriented team that's gonna do a bit better versus the twins. Okay, where's Rufius? All right, and try something like this. Yeah, now let's see. We'll have to do Morgan. And then we'll probably get stunned by Lara. There's stun from Lara. Why you should use Chorus for Lost versus Lara. Yeah, we might still be winning here. That's still a win. Like I said, twins are still good. Like I said, I don't know. Definitely lost fights to Dorian with the twins, but sometimes, like I said, if so long as you're able to pass their healing, as long as you keep Curse Flame down, you might be okay. It just really depends. But Dorian can, like I said, Dorian can be kind of a soft counter to twins though. If they get that healing, it will, like I said, if he gets that healing off, it will like if you keep their team meld, it can counteract what you're doing there, but not getting a good example here, unfortunately. Maybe we could try this one. We'll try this one with the twins here. Trying to, like I said, because I've lost fights here. It just can't remember the exact lineups. There's always a lot of variables. So try this one here. The twins are one of the all-time like great teams for a reason. I still use Crystal Lars a lot on this count. Even though I have like 30 different heroes, like still one of my go-tos. Yep, see, we lost. Okay, there you go. So that's see, that's what I mean. We actually lose. But Aurora, like I said, quite a bit of healing. Like I said, you know, that's enough healing to, like I said, sometimes that's all the healing you need. But so there you go. So that's a loss there. Even though you would think we would win that line, we did not, in fact, win that one. Part of that's like Augusta Orion's really good right now. Right, Augustus Orion's really good, but Dorian could be good. Here's another one. This one has Sebastian. Da, da, da. Yeah, now Dorian could be a bit of a soft counter. Like, I wouldn't say hard counter to twins, but he can be annoying. He can also be like a soft counter to kind of like Cleaver, because Cleaver will grab their backmost hero, put up front, so then you would have Dorian by the tank, and the tank would be benefiting. Oh yeah, with Sebastian, we lost a lot harder there. So there you go. Gustus gaining some healing. So yeah, can definitely benefit that way. But yeah, if you have like, say, a Cleaver, let's try a Cleaver line. Sebastian. Put Thea in here. Put Dante in here. Oh, I know who we need. And Peppy. Let's try a line like this. Not a line you see much these days. Peppy's almost never played. Peppy's kind of in unplayable territory these days, but OG, there's a few years back, like Cleaver and Peppy were kind of an interesting lineup. But see now, so now the Vampirism aura is moved up here. You can see Dante has the Vampirism aura now, and so does Rufus. So, right, it's like Dante the Vampirism aura going to make it a lot harder to kill him, because now he's getting all the healing every time he ults. Look, he's going to get back to full life. Right, and Lara moved up, so she has the Vampirism aura now, like I said. So this is, like soft counter, like I said, against enemies. Like I said, Lars bunches them up, Maya can bunch them up, Dante can bunch them up. Like, so against heroes who bunch up, like Dorian could be a bit of a soft counter, because now they puts that vampirism aura like closer to the other heroes. Yeah, therefore Dorian's dead, but Dorian's vampirism really works even after he's dead. It's passive. It's passive that works even after death. So there's that. Dia's passive also works after death. You get that SOS haste. We'll see if we can get, if any of our characters drop. It's a battle of dodge, but see there, Dante keeps healing up because of the vampirism aura. Okay, you see that spiral? That's Thea's passive. You know, some people would there's a lot of people definitely think Thea's passive is stronger than Dorian's, because 30% haste is pretty good. But unlimited healing, though, if you can keep doing damage, like I said, there's Dante keeps filling up his life. My Dante has high health just because he keeps dodging. Their Dante has high health because, well, Dorian's vampirism. Like I said, this is where Dorian's strong. But I mean, like I said, so long as they're close enough to Dorian's corpse, they're gaining this passive healing. Okay. Rufus is out of range, but not their Dante. Okay, now I think their Dante is finally out of range. I think we've kind of pushed him back enough to set, but there's my Sebastian's gone. It's really just kind of like, I think there's a timeout because we're running out of time here. Neither one of them can hit each other. La la la. Yeah, it's a timeout. Yeah, they said they'll have a whole lot of healing. I mean, they said Dorian could be really good in the right line, but you really do have to build around him. So that wasn't it. Was the one was this one here? I don't know why I'm looking. There you go. So Rufus, he had a bunch of healing. Dante almost healed 1,000,000. This is, like I said, gonna be from vampirism. Alar does have a healing ability, but yeah, like I said, vampirism. Like I said, Dante and Sebastian. That's all from vampirism. So yeah, like I said, that's what Dorian could do. Not too much more to say on this one. There are some changes coming to the arena. The league arena is coming. I did a full video about that, which you can find down below. As always, thank you for watching.